Well, hey again. So this is for those of you who feel you are at a plateau on Optavia and aren't budging. Just some things you can try, and maybe some things here to check to make sure you are staying on plan. First of all, let's go through some culprits. See, one would be, are you not drinking your water? You should be drinking at least 64 ounces of water a day, minimal. So make sure you're good with that. Next thing, is it possible that you are not being as accurate with your condiments and your proteins and vegetables on your lean and green meal? Many times that's the problem, whether it's not measuring your condiments or, everything as part of your meal, and you're just taking a guess. Many times we're wrong, and that will just add up quick. Or maybe on the condiments, you're using regular dressing instead of light dressings, or, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you're being accurate on all those, measuring everything. Another thing, your salt intake. Salt intake could make you retain water, so be careful of that. Just make sure you're not overdoing it and stick with the plan. Now this one you may think is strange, but it's really important. Are you eating everything you're supposed to? Are you doing all the fuelings you're supposed to? And now this includes your lean and green meal. Are you getting all the vegetables and protein in you are supposed to be? Very important. You don't want your body to go into a starvation mode. So make sure you're eating all you're supposed to. And I know it feels like it's a lot of food sometimes, and it is. If you need to break up that lean and green meal, have some with one of your fuelings, maybe throw some chicken into your soup or whatever, or just simply break it up so you are able to get it eaten throughout the day. Whatever you need to do, make sure you are eating as much as you're supposed to. So I actually went through that. I'm just like, I was sticking to plan to the T. I was not losing weight, and that was the only thing. I was not eating as much as I was supposed to. I just was like, that's a lot of food, and I couldn't do it. But once I started eating more food, I actually started losing weight. And I know it doesn't make sense, but try that. It could be it. So if you are doing good with all of that, some troubleshooting, go ahead and try changing out like the bars and pastas, soups, for just like shakes and your hot chocolate and cappuccino, maybe your pudding, because although they're interchangeable, they're not identical. So even making that kind of change could make a difference. And don't include the water you're using in those shakes and cappuccinos and everything as part of your 64 ounces of water. We don't want that. We want the extra water. So just don't count that. Aside of that, you can try, and now try all these individually. Don't try making all these changes at once. But another thing, you can try adding 2 to 3 ounces of cooked protein off the leaner or leanest section in your Optavia guide. Sometimes your body just needs that little bit more where it'll allow you to, kick in again and be more efficient on the weight loss. So try that. Let's see. I think that's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, try those things. Try the troubleshooting. And if you're, you do all that and you're still having issues, go ahead and journal. Take like 3 to 5 days and write down every little thing that you're putting in your mouth. And you may find, on your own, like, oh, I am not quite staying to plan here or there, and you can figure it out for yourself. But if you go ahead and do a journal, and you were saying, man, I am on it, I am nailing it, not doing nothing wrong here, then get in touch with me if I'm your coach. If not, get in touch with your coach. But yeah, one of those should help you continue on with your burning fat. But remember, even if you're still losing a little bit each week, you're still losing. You're not staying the same. You're not gaining. So you are doing really well with this. So yeah, hope this helps, and you have a great day.